We're taking 3 questions. Can we have?
Where is the question?
Yes.
On your left. Hello, sir. How are you? Thank you. My name is Nikhil. I'm from Chennai, sir. Nikhil? Yeah. Nikhil, nice. So it was such a pleasure to hear you. Thank you so much for really giving a great insight. I would just like to know one thing when you were speaking on structural excellence, where you say that focus on structural excellence. Can you just give us 2 or 3 techniques or best practices? How do we develop the organizational structural excellence? Right?
No, so those are explained what I meant by that.
Please share that.
What I get is when we are running a business, we get into a rat race. Okay. Problem with the rat race is that you are choosing. So the firstly, the objective has to get out of being a rat to a cat. So let's take the airline business as an example. All the things we typically talk about: best on time, fastest package delivery, lowest cancellation, cleanest airplanes. This is part of a rat race. I can clean the plane, you can also clean the plane. I can do this. Now, if it has to be a structural advantage, then it has to be something that the other person cannot catch up. So let's take 2 examples. 2005, middle of just after 9/11, when Indigo ordered 100 airplanes, other guys, the entire country had 100 airplanes. When Akasa ordered 226 airplanes in the middle of the pandemic, nobody else was ordering airplanes. Now, once you become successful, somebody says, "I am to make it." But your planes are not like toothpaste now. You have to now wait for 8 years before your first airplane arrives. So that's a structural advantage. So while you're doing the rat race, you have to still think of 1 or 2 things which will set you so far out, it will take them a lot of time to catch up. So that's
the best way.
Thank you. Thank you.
Hi, Aditya. My name is Ankur. I'm facing with one challenge which I think you can answer. We are the operator of the colleges. We run close to 2000 classes a day. Classroom 1, teacher और students अंदर जितनी अच्छी pedagogy, process, SOPs बना दो. I don't know how do you operate 2500 flights, ऊपर 6 लोग same चीज़ करते हैं day after day, month after month. वो SOPs, process, when as founders I'm not looking at, वो कैसे execute करते हैं?
I'll give the short answer to that. For elements of consistency, it's very, very important that every process is broken down into the tiniest of details, and it is written down and you train to it. Right? You go to an Akasa flight. Just give you an example. You will never see a flight attendant wearing a black colored watch. Okay, a silver colored watch. You go to Indigo, you will never see them wearing a gold colored watch. Down to that level of detail, it's marked and it's written somewhere on the screen. Right? The second thing is, the second very important element is, does that person on the line really understand and feel why they are so important? So here my favorite example is, let's say you go to Tata Motors and say, I will buy 8,000 buses. Chances are that the CEO of Tata Motors will meet you. When the most important customer of Akasa flies Akasa, they don't know who Aditya is. They don't know who Vinay is. They have heard of Rakesh Jujunwala, never met him. They will never meet us. So that person on the front line has to feel the same level of responsibility that I am delivering this, so that credit also of a good flight has to go to them.
Thank you so much. Can we have the next question? Yes, sir.
Hi, this is Manoj Mehta. 2 things I want to ask. You said consistently boring and consistently passionate.
Yes.
So it's very, very difficult to maintain that consistently passionate thing, because it will always you feel boring on the part. Consistently doing the same thing. We admire, everybody in the room admires what you have done in Indigo. So how do you keep that consistently passionate thing and not getting bored?
I think Manoj, the answer.
Second, one more question. That's one of my friends. At Akasa, you ordered 226 planes
Yes.
at one go.
Yes.
Was it only Jhunjhunwala, or what was your approach that time?
So, in the answer to the first question is, we generally enjoy something that we celebrate. So one of the things that I started doing very early on is celebrating the mundane. हम क्या करते हैं कि कोई गलती करता है, we immediately pick up the phone and scream at that person. कोई कुछ अच्छा करता है बहुत ही, तब हम उसको करते हैं. But when somebody does the same thing over and over again, we don't reward and celebrate that consistency. So I think creating that excitement around doing the same thing over and over again, right, is very, very important, right? Because it's human nature, right? I want to get praised for it, so I'll do it more. The 226 airplanes actually, RJ actually, I'm not sure now. RJ was a phenomenal investor. I must be something we know him, you would have known him personally. For all his public persona and Dali Roach and this, that, and the other, and he was an impeccable investor where he would be like, मुझे कुछ नहीं आता ऐसे, तेरे को करना है, तेरे को अगर लगता है कि this is what you have to do, then I'm behind you. But don't overestimate your success. Think this guy will do this, that guy will also do this. And funnily enough, every meeting we ever had, the one thing that you would ask us, what are you thinking about the mental health of employees? I do not know why. Always, every time, one consistent question. And I of course still remember, I was, the day he passed away, I was running in Calcutta. I was running, I wanted to see my cousins, I was running, and I got the news. It was just insane. I can't believe it. Yesterday was 3 years. Yes.
Hello.
And there is one younger person.
Hello.
Yeah.
One question is for me and one question is for your benefit.
One question is for you and the other question is?
For your benefit. तो पहला मेरा क्वेश्चन मैं पूछ लेता हूँ कि थोड़ा हम लोग अनाइड होते हैं जब हम लोग बोर्ड करते हैं. जो आपका सिटिंग अरेंजमेंट का जो सीक्वेंस है, वो एक क्राउडिंग टाइप का है और जहाँ पे काफ़ी समय जाता है, तो उसी को हम लोग कोई मैनेज नहीं कर सकते हैं कि हाउ टू मैनेज दैट सो दैट इट विल बी एन इजी प्रोसेस. ये होगा मेरा पहला क्वेश्चन. दूसरा क्वेश्चन आपके बेनिफिट के लिए ऐसा है कि आपने वेट कम करने के लिए तो प्लास्टिक और ये वो सब यूज़ कर लिया, बट मुझे अभी तक ये समझ में नहीं आया है कि 200 किलो के आदमी के लिए भी सेम है, मेरे जैसे 50 किलो के लिए भी सेम है. तो मेरे लिए कोई कंसेशन होना चाहिए ना. आपके पहले आप 50 किलो वाले हो, 50% में चले जाओ.
पहले वाले क्वेश्चन का आंसर करता हूँ. Actually, that is something that we are working on. We will start soon seeing. Problem actually हमारा होता है जब बस बोर्डिंग होती है ना, जब एरोड्रोम से बोर्डिंग करते हैं तो हम लोग जोन वाइज बोर्डिंग कर सकते हैं, मगर वहाँ पे भी हमने काफ़ी कंफ्यूजन क्रिएट कर रखा है. कंफ्यूजन ये क्रिएट कर रखा है, ये मतलब कि कुछ एयरलाइन में प्रथा चली आ रही है, उसको हम चेंज करने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं कि बोर्डिंग जोन 4, आदमी सोचेगा 4 इज लास्ट, 1 इज फर्स्ट. हम बोर्डिंग जोन 4 कहते हैं और फिर उसको कहते हैं कि आप पहले बोर्ड कीजिए, तो देयर इज कंफ्यूजन. बोर्डिंग जोन भी है, सीट नंबर भी है, गेट नंबर भी है, फ्लाइट नंबर भी है, freaking confusion. So nowadays we are trying to put the boarding zone up. We are doing it in two airports. We are doing the pilot, so that will be up there. Problem still happens in bus boarding. Bus boarding में क्या होता है? So there we are trying to see कि congestion is because people are putting up bags on the wrong roads. So we are trying to control that a little bit. But just to tell you that we go to that level of detail, trying to measure bus boarding, aeroplane boarding, what will give us that extra 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes. अब मैं दूसरे क्वेश्चन पे आता हूँ. Actually आइडियल पैसेंजर आते ही नहीं है. आइडियल पैसेंजर मेरे लिए है, किसी को बताइएगा कि 2-3 बच्चे हैं, उनके कोई बैग भी ना हो, लाख 2 लाख रुपये दे दें हमारे को और ना खाना मांगे ना बैग लेके जाएँ, उनको हम एक भी दे देंगे. Actually that is my ideal passenger.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
From Mysore.
Yes, sir.
I come from a tier 2 city in Mysore.
Yes, sir.
Karnataka. You know that.
Sir, you are now a suburb of Bangalore, so you are not
We
going
want
to anymore.
connectivity to
Mysore, sir. What can you help us? Can you give us a small aircraft to Mysore so that we can travel? If you please start. Mysore, Ooty is all we can plan.
That's the Kodaikanal, Coimbatore,
Yes,
Madurai.
my dream also, I will be eager to achieve fast. Thank you.
Thank you. We'll take one last question, so please.
Hi, this is Kamlesh Jain. My question to you is that your new project.
Okay, we'll take one from her and from me. It's working.
Sir.
Hi, this is Kamlesh Jain. Your new project, which is going to go for air taxi. So, what are the challenges you expect for this air taxi from the
Several.
DGC and this kind of traffic?
So DGCA is supporting us a lot. DGCA has certified our design. Challenges are typical. Challenges will be first putting up the vertiport infrastructure, getting enough pilots trained. But यही तो इसी का तो खाते हैं हम, like that is what.
And one more question is that what is the biggest challenge you have faced in your corporate career in the past and in your business?
In my career, मुझे तो लगता है कि every day I'm facing some life-threatening type of career fatality. But yeah, so I wouldn't say one thing, but it's a day-to-day sort of a thing. Yes. So this is one young lady.
No questions. I just wanted to wish you the belated 50th birthday.
Thank you so much.
I heard
Thank
you were
so much.
celebrating in
It was
Switzerland.
last week. Yeah,
Switzerland, you were celebrating.
Thank you. Prerna and I went with our closest friends and family.
I know everybody.
You saw the pictures. That is Prerna took those pictures, not my fault.
And also, you had come to Chennai for your son's US visa.
That is correct. Baap re, social media knows everything.
Thank you. We'll take one last question, please.
Hi, I have a question. If you could give one piece of advice to your younger self, like when you initially started your leadership role, what would it be, or something like maybe a piece of advice to the next generation entrepreneurs which you think is really important?
To be patient and enthusiastic, not be young and impatient.
Okay, noted, sir. Noted, sir. To be patient and enthusiastic. Can we give a big round of applause? A big round of applause, sir.
All the apex leaders will just come to move towards Lalit sir, Prithviraj sir, Vijay sir Bhandari.
कहीं जाइएगा मत, क्योंकि हमारा अगला सेशन बहुत ही स्पेशल है. हम लेकर आ रहे हैं किंग ऑफ मेवाड़, none other than His Excellency Shri Huzur Dr. Lakshraj Singh मेवाड़, हम सबके फेवरेट इंस्पिरेशन, ऑल द वे मेवाड़ से किंग ऑफ मेवाड़ यहाँ कोलंबो आए हैं आप सबके लिए. तो कहीं जाइएगा मत, stay with us. और उसके बाद हमारे साथ आएंगी श्रीमती स्मृति ईरानी जी. तो कहीं जाइएगा मत. We have some really inspirational sessions coming up for all of you. Thank you. Thank you so much.